Hi, hope you're well. This is a quick video to show you my mum's 52 tags handmade challenge tags. Quite a few people have been asking if they can see my mum's work, and she's come down to Sydney from where she lives and she's brought her tags, so I thought I would show you. Mum doesn't know I'm showing these. She's out to dinner, so it's a bit of a surprise to be able to show them to you, and Mum can see the video later. I hope she doesn't mind. So I've actually posted some photos on Mum's Instagram for her of her tags, which I said that I would do. So this is her first tag. It was the all white tag. So she's got it looks like she's used a backing piece of fabric, and then she's got a lace over the top which has got like tulle in between, and then she's gathered up some, I don't know, some kind of fibre like netting, like muslin or something like that, in the background, and stitched that down. She's got a whole heap of beads, little pearly beads that she's stitched in multiple places, and then in the corner here she's attached this little rose which looks like it might be made out of female. I'm not sure where Mum would have got that, but that's her tag number 1, and she stuck them on a set of cards that my sister Rachel made for her, and Mum still needs to write on the back. She hasn't done that yet. So that's tag number 1. Tag number 2. So we've got some striped fabric in the background. What's that one called again? Rach, you can remind me. Anyway, striped tag in the background. She's got some little tiny bits of fabric here that looks like she's sewn them into little flowers and put a little pearl bead in the middle. She's got a heart. So this one, the second week, was heart. So this is her heart, and she's used a variety of textiles and laces, and there's a little bit of tulle there. Looks like it's tea dyed to create her heart. This is a silk ribbon which Mum has stitched down to look like a bow, and this is actually a metal cherub. Mum loves cherubs, so she's put a little cherub in the center of the heart, which looks pretty. And then that's the back of tag number 2. All right, so tag number 3. Now, actually, this is tag number 3, but she did 2 of the same week, so she's done a heart again. This one's very French in a red, white, and blue kind of theme. She's got multiple layers of fabrics in the background. That one there looks like a very thin one that might have been stamped and tea dyed. Tiny little piece there with just some little straight stitches. That looks like a bit of a trim that runs along the bottom there, and she's got a lace hanging across the bottom. There's actually quite a lot of different things stitched in that background. Then she's done a heart out of a red and white fabric, and this is like a vintage French monogram in the middle with just some running stitch around the outside. Some teeny tiny buttons. I love these tiny buttons. I don't have many of these little ones, but they're really cute. She's done like kind of a satin stitch across the top, and then stitched down a piece of like baker's twine. And then on the back, that's what it looks like to be written on. Okay, so this is actually the 3rd week, and it was Scrappy. So this has got a lot of different layers going on. It's actually, excuse me, thread out there. It's actually quite thick. Don't know if you can see that it's got a lot of layers. So Mum has just stitched down a lot of old textiles. It looks like she's got a base of linen, and then there's lots going on, more linen, and looks like lace and tulle and other kind of threads and a bit of fabric here. So that was her Scrappy tag. That's the back of that one. And then this is also a Scrappy tag. So she's done 2 of week number, I'm just putting the weeks here, week number 3, she's done 2. Again, it's a Scrappy tag. A little bit of a French feel to this one as well. So she's got some different fabrics in the background. There's quite a few, like this one, this one, this one, this one. There's 2 there, I think, and there, and also there. Little bit of lace, silk ribbon, which she's stitched into a flower. She's actually got a few French knots around there. And then she's stitched down this feature piece in the middle. And of course, what we all love is a vintage red and white French laundry tag. So just, sorry if you wobble, just making sure that I'm in focus. And that is the back of the tag. Those are actually 2 papers that Rach designed. I'm pretty sure she sells them on Etsy. So that was her second tag for week number 3. Okay, so this is the 4th week, and the 4th week was that fly stitch, and Mum's done it correctly. Rach, note, Mum did it right. So she's got fly stitch here and also through here and up here in kind of a pale yellow, how do you say it, chartreuse colour, which is very similar to the colour of this lace that she's got going on the bottom. That looks like a really old piece of lace. Again, it looks to me like there's at least 3 different fabrics in the background. Not as thick as the other one, but there's definitely a bit going on there. And then a separate piece under here that she stitched down, and then a piece like a motif kind of thing that she's probably taken off some kind of linen doily and stitched that down on the top. So that was week number 4. And then this is the one that was due this week. So this week the theme was a kiss. And if you had a look at Anne's video, she stitched a fabric cross. So Mum's looks really pretty. As someone posted on Instagram, it looks like a pretty garden. So we've got a background fabric, which is this one. This flower here is a separate piece of fabric that Mum has fussy cut out, and she's stitched that down very well. It's very solidly stitched down. Okay, a piece of lace in the background there. It looks like some sort of strips of green fabric that she's crossed over to make the kiss, and she's got some little beading, green beads on the cross, and then she's made like a flower in the center with beads and a pearl in the middle. And then she's done some sort of cross stitches there. There's some other little color, I'm not sure what that is, but it looks interesting. I'm not sure how she's done that. Looks like it might have been a whip stitch actually. Maybe the paler one was what she stitched down first, and she whipped it with the sort of the pale aqua one. That looks like what it could be. So this is the back of Mum's tag that Rachel made, and again that one and I think that one are both in Rachel's collection of papers that she's made, and possibly these ones as well. These type of things. I know Rach has lots of images. They're Rachel's that she's designed. I know that one on the top there is as well. And if you want to know how to make these tags, she has done a tutorial. I made tags from her tutorial. Her tags, I'll just show you, her tags are just a slightly different dimension to mine. So if we compare, that's my one next to Rachel's. So she's made hers a little bit bigger. Actually, I like the way she's rounded her edges. But anyway, I told Mum she better get on and write the details on the back of what she's what each one is and what week, because she's going to lose track and she's going to have to go back and look through Anne's stuff. And for Mum, that might get a little bit too complex. So I better put them back on the ring. So she's got one of these big rings as well. I'll try and put them back in order. That one, oops, bit of thread there, sorry. Then the Scrappy tags, and then this one, and then this one. So just to show you how they all look together. They go nicely together, don't they? Lovely, lovely linens and things that Mum uses. So anyway, I've posted an individual photo of each of these tags on Mum's Instagram. She is at Judy Roxburgh, JUDYROXBURGH. I'll link her in the bottom. I've also shared some of her photos in my story so that you can easily go the link. Mum's not very good at posting. It only really happens when I do it for her, but I'll try and get her going a bit with these tags as she makes a tag I'll try to get her to send me a photo, although sometimes Mum thinks that kind of stuff is too hard. Anyway, I thought you'd like to see Mum's tags. She really is the master of stitching, and it's definitely where Rach and I sort of have got our interest in sewing from. And, you know, obviously we get a lot of ideas from what Mum does as well. Okay, so I hope you like seeing these tags, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.